Hello everyone and welcome back to Lucky Loaders 15, where I'll be giving you three selections for tomorrow's horse racing action. But before we get into that, quickly just want to reflect on how our tips performed today. In the end, it wasn't a bad day as we were well up on the YouTube channel as we had a good result at Musselburgh with Tommy G. He was advertised last night on the YouTube channel at 20 to 1. He still returned a nice SP. I think he won around about 12 to 1 in the end, so hope some viewer on that one there. The other good result for us as well was Mondamedge. He was advertised here as my long shot of the day, 50 to 1. And he was able to run on into an extra place. I thought at one point he might make a challenge to win because he was running on very late, but he just didn't have maybe the class in the last half furlong to really make a real serious threat to win. But still ran a good race, and with the extra places, there was quite a few firms paying 4 places. If you backed him each way, you would have got a nice each way return there. The other selections were disappointing. Hyana I thought had every chance. My nap, no real excuses with her. Mighty Ulysses I think ran a good race, but maybe just was a little bit too close to the pace. River Pride, again, maybe just outclassed on the day. But overall, I'm not complaining too much. It's been a good day. You can't complain when you're putting up a 20 to 1 winner and you're getting a good each way. And it continues our recent good form. So, yeah, hopefully we can have some more success for you tomorrow. And like I say, I've got three selections for tomorrow's racing. And we're going to be heading to the Curragh tomorrow, where it's the second day of the Irish 2-day classic meeting there with the 1,000 guineas. I'll talk about that in a minute. But my first selection is going to be in the 240. It's my next best here, which is the Tattersalls Group 1. And I quite like the chances here of Alenquer for Tom Marquand and William Haggas. Currently available at 9 to 2. Now, we all know that William Haggas can do no wrong at the moment. He's in red hot form. But I think this horse, Alenquer, has actually been a bit overlooked here in the market. I think arguably could be a little bit of value. Now, this horse, Alenquer, was a progressive 3-year-old last season, won a decent race at Sandown, and then went on to some good things, including running a good race in France. He won a good group race there, and also as well, he finished second behind Mystery from the Juddmonte. He then was put away, and then we saw him on the all-weather, where he actually beat Lord North quite convincingly that day. That was over 10 furlongs. He then went out to Meydan for the Shima Classic, and even though that form has taken a couple of knocks, he wasn't beaten that far. And I just think over 10 furlongs, this is more his bag. He won't mind a little bit of easing conditions as well. There could be some rain coming in tomorrow, so that wouldn't pose too much of a threat to me. I just think he can reverse the placings of Lord North. Obviously, you've got to respect Joseph O'Brien's state of rest, but I just thought he was a little bit overpriced here, and he could be a couple of points shorter. And with the yard going in great guns, I think he could be a horse to keep on side this season, and I'm quite keen on his chances here in what looks a winnable race to me. So he's going to be my selection there. The nap is going to be in the 1,000 guineas at the Curragh, a race that I always like, and I like the chances of Tuesday here for Ryan Moore and Aidan O'Brien, currently available at 5 to 2. Not original selection as my nap. Being the favourite, but I just think this horse is potentially the best filly in the race. I thought she ran a cracker last time out behind Cache in the 1,000 guineas. Some people were questioning the form, but Cache definitely, you have to say, boosted it by putting up a bold effort in the 1,000 French guineas last week. So I think the form's all right, and I think she's just going to get better with more racing under her belt. And if you look at her pedigree, she's actually a full sister to two previous winners of the race, Mindin, who was a superstar for Aidan O'Brien, and Empress Josephine that won the race last year. So there's plenty of things to like from the pedigree side of things. She's Galileo. You know she's going to improve. I think she won't mind a little bit of ease and conditions. I think she'll be a bit more streetwise, and I think if she runs to a third in the 1,000 guineas and probably finds a little bit more, I think she'll take the beating here. And I think at 5 to 2, I think she's a really solid option. Homeless Songs, there's been a few song and dances made about that horse, but not for me. I think Tuesday's a real deal, and I think she can give Aidan O'Brien another win in the race. We then go to the 605 at York for my extra tip of the day, which is in the Stayers Sky Bet race there. I thought valuation was interesting here for Keith Dalglish and Callum Rodriguez. Currently available at 13 to 2 with Sky Bet, who are offering 6 places. I'm going to recommend a 0.5 each way selection. Now, this horse has done no wrong since going to Keith Dalglish. Has won his last 2 and has a really interesting pedigree. Is by Dubawi out of Estimate, who was the famous Ascot Gold Cup winner for the Queen at Royal Ascot a few years ago. Has definitely got a pedigree that screams typical stare and probably will improve with age. Was originally with Michael Stout, where he did a few okay runs, but it just took him a while to get going. And I just think it was a shrewd move by Keith Dalglish. He likes to tackle runners at York, and he'll be up for the prize money as well. I know he likes to target races and good valuable races, and I just thought 13-2 here. I thought this was a weak enough race, and I think he could still have a little bit more to offer moving forward, and he could still be ahead of his mark and is one to maybe keep on side. So I thought 13-2. I'll be disappointed if he isn't at least in the first six, and I think he's not a bad each way bet there. So they're the three selections then for tomorrow's racing. Let me know in the comments box below what you're going to be backing tomorrow. If you're still enjoying all the videos, remember to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe here to the YouTube channel at LuckyLoads15. If you want to follow me on socials, Twitter and Insta are the place to do so, where my handle is at LuckyLoader15. Please gamble responsibly. We'll be seeing you again soon.